Hello, guys. We are back, week 20 of hashtag full deck challenge. Um, I'm not feeling particularly creative, feeling a little brain dead actually. Um, Here's a reminder this was last week's card. Uh, yeah, it's been a rough weekend, so I'm just, I'm just off. So, like I said, not feeling super creative. This week's prompt was paper dolls. That's not a medium that I typically work in. So, mine is likely to be different than other people's take on it. Like Shinuki Art, the creator of this challenge, she actually turned her card into a paper doll, which is cute, but I don't have the supplies to do something like that. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think I have the brain capacity to do something like that at this point in this week. So, my carryover item from last week was going to be this cutoff of the paper weaving. That's my carryover from last week. My stamps. I have a lady made of paper. It's one of my die cuts. I had it in this shade of pink, red, and black. I didn't like the red and I didn't like the black with it. That may change once I get the stamps down. I don't know. We'll see. But this covers half the card. I'm going to do the other half. I'm going to do a collage of stamps. So we'll see what I may change the lady based on what it looks like when it's done. Get back in there. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Mine wasn't a bad weekend per se, just I don't know. I feel very off. I went to sleep Friday just after midnight, and I had like moments of wakedness between then and today, but not, I mean, no more than like 2 or 3 minutes at a time. And then I finally woke up at 3:30 this afternoon. So if you do the math, that's like 40 hours that I slept. Plus or minus like a total of maybe a total of 30 minutes out of all of that. Skipped all meals. I didn't have anything to eat or drink all day Saturday, most of Sunday. So I woke up, when I did wake up this afternoon, I was very, very dehydrated, really thirsty, not real hungry. In fact, I ate dinner, was all, I waited and just ate dinner. Still not super hungry. It never really, the hunger didn't kick in, so I didn't eat anything. Just kind of in general feeling just bleh. And honestly, I think it was a combo. It was a combination of hormones, but I think it was my body's natural response to pain that was not letting up. I was taking all the medications that were supposed to help, and it wasn't helping. And so I think my body just got tired and said, "Forget it. I'm gonna go lay down." And that was the end of it until until today. But it is currently 12:24 in the morning on Monday morning. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I may or may not get sleep tonight. Who knows? So I'm just kind of randomly grabbing stamps. I'm not sticking to any theme or genre. Like I've got stamps in here that are from Israel. I've got some that are from the Netherlands. Some are postmarked. Some are not. All kinds of different colors of the rainbow. This is the mini collage part. I'm collaging with stamps. I'm having to really squeeze on that glue. It's not wanting to flow very nicely right now. Okay, let's see. One of these. Now, when I first sat down at the table, my thought was to do my altered index also, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow, and hopefully I'm in a better brain space tomorrow. See, I don't even know where my scissors are. Let's see, where are we at with this? So, I do need something down there. Let's put another blue one down there. I like this one. It's kind of a bluish, grayish something or others. Yeah, my blue is really, wow. My glue is really not wanting to flow very nicely. So we're kind of forcing it. I'm going to glue down these 3 lines, but the last one I want to kind of be free floating in a way. So the little cutoff ends there, I'm not going to glue down. Those 3 off. Let me go ahead and pull the other 2 out just so I can look. I could have cut these out of any color that I have, but I didn't feel like cutting them out. still don't like the red. Yeah, we'll do the black. It's part of why I also am not doing my altered index tonight, is because I do have to clean my, I have to unbury my Sizzix. Come on. Darn glue. I don't mind these hanging off the edges, so I'm going to leave that, but almost feel like I need a stamp over there to balance. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I have removed all of my flowers to a different envelope that I am not digging out this late at night. See if there's anything in the sentiments. My life, my message. My life is my message. Inspire. Be courageous. Conquer from within. You are enough. Know thyself. Now we've got these little ones. A dream. Well, these were fun. This is labels, and I stamped them first with wood grain, and then I went over, stamped it with a word stamp over the top of it, and then used my beveled edge die cut. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. To cut them out so that they would have uneven edges. But as you saw, even though they are stickers, I did add glue anyway, because they are old. They were labels I bought at a secondhand store, so I'm not trusting that they're really sticky. Okay, so right on the edge of that. And so, if you guys saw my drive-in chat videos, those took forever to upload. I actually started uploading them Monday last week, so they took 6 days to upload. And then one of them, my husband pointed out that my video to and from the next town over is actually longer than the one that takes me an hour to get to. And I was like, what? And so I went back and looked, and I'm like, oh, for whatever reason, and for the first time ever, when I turned my truck off, my camera didn't turn off. So the whole 3 hours I was at the park, my camera was recording right out my windshield. So I have to go and edit that out and then re-upload it. Hopefully it doesn't take another 6 days. Well, we shall see. I'm not crossing my fingers on it. But anyway, so just short and simple, week 20. Next week's prompt is puzzles or puzzle. So I probably will actually take the paper puzzle pieces that are in my altered index basket and use those since I already have them cut out. That eyelet did not scrunch very nicely. So anyway, there's that. Thanks for tuning in this week. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.